Okay, how would you define your role as a public sector visionary?
Well, I think that question would be appropriate to be asked from the judges, because they're the ones who made a selection and decided on this particular person who should win. But I think having been in government for about 20 years now and coming from different sectors and the contributions which I've made, like in the mining sector when I was there, right from the beginning when we came up with policies in 1996 and implementing them after 1999, where we, as we all know, the issue of the first sector to come up with a charter, the Minerals Petroleum Development Act, but also a male-dominated sector. And when you look at it today, it has changed. And it's during that era where one was part of the broader team within the mineral sector, including the industry and labor, where we were able to come together and recognize and identify the importance of women in the mining sector. But I must also say, whilst I was there, I also led a program together with different private companies by making sure that kids from disadvantaged communities, girls, get sponsorship, but also they get mentored by the companies. And all those girls, I'm proud today to sit here that they're working for the mining companies. They've done well. Unfortunately, for whatever reason, my successors didn't follow up on that particular program. So in the police, when I was there, I was also responsible for the women's network, which unfortunately, always when you leave, something collapses. I'm happy now that they're looking at that. Here again, I was given a task, a very tough one, complex, dealing with issues of women, but also being able to come up once more with a way forward for women. And one of the issues, just to share with you, when I was appointed to be minister in the presidency responsible for women, I said to the president, I need us to be quite clear in trying to define my mandate. If you're looking for someone who will be in the papers every day because a woman has been molested, you've got a wrong person. I'm not the right person. I will not be the right person. My vision will be, it's that I expect women to be empowered, for them to have self-confidence, bring back their dignity, and be respected in society. And one way of doing that is by making sure that the participation of women in the economy becomes the factor. So I'm very happy now that as we move forward, those are some of the programs we're putting forward. We have a partnership with a company called Consulting Administrators, UESO, where we're having TechnoGirl, once more mentoring young girls who are in grade 9 from, again, disadvantaged communities who would not get an opportunity. And I'm so proud that this year I've seen over 200 companies coming forward and committing that they're going to work with us on this program. And some of the companies were saying we can even take 80 young people, mentor them. It goes up to university. And most of those young people continue and they find jobs. So I'm very proud to be saying, one, always try to identify a niche, but what is it that you will do in making a difference in the little space one operates and cooperate with other people. So those are some of the issues. I think it's those issues and engagement at all times in trying to say what is it? What can contribution I make in society? What is it that I will leave as a legacy? And I think that's what made the panel to think that I'm a visionary, because I come to a space and come up with new ideas in making sure that we realize right now the empowerment of women. One of the issues, which is a program I've started, on the 16 days of no violence against women and children, I've said for the past 14 years, we've had the 16 days as just the 16 days. And what we are doing, what I've done, I've translated that into national dialogues. So on the 25th of this year, we'll be starting national dialogues. We'll be going all over the country. It will not be only 60 days. We'll be spending about 3 weeks, 2 weeks in a province, going to different districts, talking to women who've been survivors of violence, but also empowering them. I've found cities which want to cooperate with us. I have private sector who are keen to partner with us. We have civil society who are coming with us because we're saying when we leave an area, we must bring hope to those women who are survivors of abuse in our society. But not only that, be able to contribute in making sure that we leave some with skills, hence some of the sitters who will be working with us in making sure that when we move out, we have identified the issues of unemployment, empowerment of young women, in making sure that they get skilled, which is a challenge we have in the country. So I think it's those issues where maybe the judges might have realized this is what she's doing. And I must also say, it's not about money. It's about maybe vision, but also passion in what you do every day.
I was about to say, your passion, Minister, is so clear. What do you think the secret of your visionary success is? Is it your passion?
Well, I think when I start something, I always get passionate about it, but try to understand what is it that I'm doing. And I think also I'm always determined to say, what contribution and difference can I make in what I'm doing? So that's how I approach issues. If I get, because with us politicians, you don't say I've gone to school that I specialize in this. You get thrown into any field. But the key is about when you get appointed, you've got to start conceptualizing what is it that I'm going to do different, or what is it that I will continue what I found and make it better in making sure that you change. And I am happy that in all my paths, I've always contributed positively, and I am positive right now. When I talk to donors on the issue of national dialogues, they say, what a big program. It took me 2 years, but now we're rolling it out. And everyone says, I'm in, count me in. I want to do it with you. And also we'll be taking communities along. We will also be addressing lawyers, for instance, said, we want to work with you in helping the survivors of violence against crime, but also in making sure that women who don't get proper service from the police can get a recourse. So one of the points I make with my team, I said, wherever we go, after the dialogues, we must leave hope. We must leave people seeing the tomorrow and being able to say there's a tomorrow to live for. And I'm hoping that in this country I can contribute. That is why we're bringing even the private sector, skills development, so that it's not just focusing on the violence, but also you empower. Social workers are going to be part of it, psychologists, counseling, because it's going to be a traumatic situation when women relate their stories, different stories. So we can't leave them having open up wounds and leave them as they are. We also have to rehabilitate and make sure that when we pull out, they have hope, but they also go through a process of healing and opening up about their experiences.